So, Pete, you actually remember hearing about Jackie Robinson?
Their racer Elias Otero.
But I followed the columns in the communist newspaper.
Really?
Where there was a young reporter who kept pushing for baseball to become integrated.
Wow, what was his name? Do you remember at all?
Yeah, he only just died in his 90s.
Oh, that was, I know who you're talking about.
No, I'm trying to remember his name because I can't remember.
He just recently died, yes.
He came to visit me once.
Oh, really?
Because I wrote him a letter. He wrote a very good letter to the nation. As a result of my writing, and then I wrote to a friend of mine, and he wrote a biography of him. Just about within the last 5 or 10 years.
Wow, that's amazing.
Les was his first right.
Les.
L-E-S, Lester Rodney. R-O-D-N-E-Y.
Wow.
His father was a Republican businessman who lost every penny he had in the crash of '29. And his son took odd jobs to help keep the family going.
Yeah.
But he picked up a copy of the communist newspaper and found they didn't have any sports columns. And he went to the office
to
of
Jay
it
Houston, 58.
and
Jay
said,
Houston, 58, had
why
the
don't you have
first
a
answer.
sports column? He said, oh, that's
emails.
just,
Thank you very much for playing.
that's just
Jay Houston, 58, come
to distract the masses from their job of revolution.
45 was Kevin Brown. He was a catcher here with the Renegades. He was the first Renegades
Romans
player ever to
show
make the
bread
major
and
leagues.
circuses.
Wow.
Give the proletariat their bread and circuses, and they won't think of revolution.
Wow.
And Lester Rodney said, no, baseball is more than that. It's drama. And working people look at it. If you want to reach working people, they said, well, if you want to be our sports columnist, you do. So Les Rodney, and every year he would, wait, hold it.
Okay. Oh, wow. I got it.
Guys, don't forget more baseball here at the Dutch this year.
Les Rodney,
On Thursday,
the winner of the World Series would be challenged to a game by the pitcher of the Negro Leagues named Satchel Paige. When Sat Paige would always, every year, would challenge the winner of the World Series to a game, and they just ignore it because they know he'd win. He was the greatest pitcher in America, and he was just in the Negro Leagues.
Wow.
And it finally got to be a scandal because Les Rodney kept writing about it.
Wow.
And finally, in 1951, Truman integrated the armed forces in 48, I think, a few years after World War II.
Wow. Huh. Wow. I guess
So with your program set, page 47, time for another look at signature.
I think this might be the fastest game they've ever played in history.
Well, 3 innings and it's an hour.
Up and down the Hudson River.
You said that they were, Jackie Robinson, they would smash his hand?
Well, no. Oh, yeah, the stamp on his hand.
Wow.
On the other hand, Hank Aaron.
It's time for the mascot dance party.
He said, I know what you're going through. Stick with it. There are a lot of people on your side.
Wow.